Now we've been talking about these linear patterns and drawing these lines, and now we've got to think, how can we represent these in a more meaningful way? To do this, we use a thing called the linear equation. Now our linear equation is y equals mx plus c. And you might be wondering what all these values mean. Well, that's easy. Y is our y value. M is representative of our gradient. X is our value on the x-axis, and C is representative of the y-intercept. Or, in other words, let's draw one up here. Let's represent all these visually, shall we? So if I draw myself a little Cartesian plane here, and say this was my line. Our gradient represents this slope of the line. So our gradient represents the slope of the line, and our y-intercept in this equation represents where that line crosses through the y-axis. And that is our linear equation. Now this can be written in any kind of rearranged way. You don't necessarily have to have mx plus c when it's given to you. Let's have a look at some examples of what a linear equation might look like. So I go down here, I have y equals 2x plus 2. This would be an example of a linear equation. Similarly, if I had y equals 2 plus 2x, this would also be a linear equation because you still have our y-intercept here and our gradient value here. Now these don't have to be positive numbers. You could have y equals negative 4x minus 3, but we still have our y-intercept and our gradient here. And we're going to look at what they mean in the next video, but this is your basic linear equation.